Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's your boy Landy FPS here, and today I am bringing you a new game. It's currently in closed beta, um, and it is called X Defiant. And overall, it's kind of like a COD killer is kind of what's going around. After watching a video and watching TV play, um, that's what everyone was saying. This is such a COD killer, COD killer, COD killer. But my opinion is I think COD is already dead. No offense to any COD fanboys, but I think COD kind of killed itself in the last 2-3 years, especially after what they've done with Warzone 2. Warzone 1, amazing, missed that game. Warzone 2, not good. But this, it's kind of like it's a mixture like Overwatch with your abilities, your ultimate, like your older COD FPS like play style, gunfights, and then a little bit of Rogue Company. I don't know if anyone played Rogue Company, but it was kind of like a third person FPS kind of game. And it was, you had your abilities, person that would shoot fireballs, like in here, but that's the best kind of like description that I can put it towards, I guess, is Overwatch, old COD, and Rogue Company. It's just kind of like a slam packed, jumbled up thing of all three of those. Which, I mean, whenever you think about it like that, you would think, oh, well, that's one messed up game. But honestly, it feels pretty smooth. Everything, the movement is pretty smooth. The gunfight's pretty smooth. Not really that much recoil. There is, like, I guess, bullet delay. So whenever someone's moving to left, you have to lead them, instead of just aim the reg, whatever it's called, whenever it's just hit point reg. And so you have to kind of like aim in front of them while they move, so your movement kind of like really has to be amazing in this game, because if you're moving while somebody's trying to shoot it, you have to like lead and predict where you're going to move. So that's what I feel like you'll need to have in order to do amazing in this game, because they are coming out with ranked, in the closed beta that's going on now, just for the last few days. I'm not exactly sure when this game is supposed to release, or if they're going to come out with more open betas. I hope so, or closed betas, open betas, any one of those. I hope they do, because I'll definitely play it a lot more. It's pretty fun, especially now, because like I feel like a lot of people are just in that mindset where you don't know what to play. There's not like an abundance of amazing games, and and it's just the feeling that I have is like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like there's something that I can't play, or there's nothing that I want to play like non-stop 24/7. Like I was in Warzone. Like Warzone, I would literally play that non-stop. Valorant, I was like that for a little while, but like now I'm just like, well, what do I play? And Polygon is great, but that's just one of those games where I can't rest down and play for hours upon hours and hours, which sucks, because it is such a fun game, but it needs the updates. It needs the player base to grow, but that's not what we're talking about in this video. This is about X Defiance, but overall, I mean, the time to kill is actually pretty nice. It's pretty fluent. I wouldn't say it's over like too quick, but it's not the slowest. Especially I really like how it shows you the damage that you do, like up on the screen. Like if you hit someone, it'll show like for like 21 in the body, it'll pull up 21, 21, 21, or if you headshot 29, 32, whatever it is, and I'll let you, and it like the different sounds in that, which is nice to have. But one thing that all the old COD lovers remember is map voting. Whenever you start finding a match, it gets all the players in there, you get to vote for the map. And the first one is, either one map or another. And then I think it's previous. I haven't stayed in a lobby back to back, so I don't know if it does previous. But there also is the random vote. So it just picks a random map, and that was my favorite thing to do. I always voted random whenever it came down to map voting in the old CODs, which was, you know, throwback to that amazing time. But inside of here, there's different factions, and each one of the factions are named after like other Ubisoft game titles. Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Siege, Watch Dogs. You know, there's a few others as well, but each faction is named after each one of those, which is actually kind of cool. And they're kind of, I guess, I haven't really played any of those games, so I don't know if the characters in that specific game kind of match up to in here. So I don't know about that, but it is each faction is named after, like, you know, certain game titles. But one thing is the sniping feels amazing, especially whenever you hit that headshot. It just feels so good. It reminds me of, you know, it doesn't really have a feeling of like any of the recent CODs whenever it comes to sniping, and it doesn't really have that, like, I guess, glory of Modern Warfare 2 sniping. So it's better than the recent COD sniping, but it's not as good as the old COD sniping, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just want to let you know that the open beta, or closed beta I should say, ends April 23rd. I'm not sure this video will be out by then. It might be out after, not exactly sure. But I just want to throw in this video, just letting you know some gameplay of it. And, you know, like, ranked will be in this. I think it drops the 20th, which is today. Like 45 minutes ish from now, so I might try some rank, get a few videos of that ready. But yeah, I mean, this game feels actually pretty good, pretty smooth. I'm definitely excited to see how far it can go, because that's the real key, especially in FPS. Because with an FPS, it's so hard to get your foot off the ground. You know, you have to build momentum and constantly release stuff. Please, like, the biggest thing is pleasing your audience, listening to your audience, listen to your player base. Because I mean, you look at COD, and you know, the player base will sit there and say, "Oh, this needs to be fixed." Like DMR back in Warzone 1, that DMR zone, that took like months to get patched, because like that's literally what everyone was doing, and it was like a 2-hit kill. And so, you know, a few months went by, everyone was like, why is this thing? So I mean, like, they just didn't really listen that quick. But you know, from what I've heard TP say about this game, is that, you know, the developers actually like listen and care about their community. You know, which you can't really say about every single game title. But yeah, I mean, that should be it for this video. There should be 2 games back to back in this, you know, cut in between. One of them is Arena, both playing on Domination. You know, Dom has always been like my favorite, you know, map, or not map, excuse me, has been my favorite, like, kind of game style to play, is always been Domination. Search is okay, Team Deathmatch okay, but Domination and Hardpoint have always been like the most fun, which they have in here. Then they also have like the where you escort, kind of like a payload from Overwatch. You escort that to one end, then, you know, the enemy teams that were defending now are attacking, now you're defending, and they have to push it back, and you have to stop them. Whoever goes further, whoever completes it, wins, which definitely is fun to play. But I haven't played that yet. I'm just waiting for rank to come out. But that's it for the commentary. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You know, let me know what you think about this game if you've tried it too. If you've heard any kind of news, I'm going to start, you know, researching after this, to see if there's any kind of release date that's been leaked, or if they're going to do more open betas, closed betas. But yeah, no, definitely leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
taking zone A. We're taking zone A. We're taking zone B. Capture zone is ours now.
Flashbang on its way!
Amigos capturing zone C. They're going after zone C. The enemy is attacking zone B. The enemy's winning. Time to fight dirty. Amigos taking B. They're taking B. We're taking C. The enemy is on A. C is in trouble. We're liberating A. Serves us right.
Just returning the base.
We're moving on B. The enemy holds on the zones. Liberate them. We're trying to take C. Zone's ours now. Zone C's got enemies. We're claiming A. We're moving on B. The enemy holds on the zones. Liberate them. The enemy is on A.
Grenade!
Libertad has suffered worse. We won't quit.